But this one, I gotta get screenshots. I gotta get screenshots and then do some gameplay.
What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Tulsa will kick off and we'll get this game started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So the Oregon State Beavers offense takes the field. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Let's take just a second here and look big picture for Oregon State. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week, commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David, and when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
That whole building gets excited because transfer portal is one thing, but high school recruiting, when you can get somebody out of high school with some raw tools that are really good, you can see the future could be bright. You take those guys, you try to develop them instead of going into the transfer portal.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Beavers can really attack on this second and short. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
Off the play fake on first down, the throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
He'll keep it himself. He breaks a tackle. Crosses the 40.
That's so bad.
They stop him short, and
That's really bad. I have to tweak that wasn't there enough.
The Beavers line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. So Tulsa's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Hey guys, we talk about how tight ends are a quarterback's best friend. Boy, this guy may take friendship to a whole nother level.
Yeah, it's so nice to have a guy that the size, the athletic ability, and here's why it's always so good. Jesse, what do you want to do, man? Put a linebacker on him?
Oh, he's got some space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Pretty good job of coverage on that kick. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Johnson wants to throw it. Quickly complete.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
Running into the open space. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
I like a nice quick decision by your quarterback. See what the defense is doing, and again, know where that yellow line is. Go get to it and get the first down.
The pull and throw off the RPO. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Fires to the tight end. At the 40, there he goes. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. They get a nice pickup on this crossing route against the zone, and everybody executed in unison, Jesse.
Yeah, and Reese, this offense, they've got a plan in the passing game. They've got some stuff ready for man coverage, and they've got some zone beaters as well. And you just saw one there on the crossing.
That's so bad.
To the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Beavers! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium.
Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. Hard running there. Got enough for the first down. He's up to 90 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Emmanuel. Caught close to the
That's so bad, bro.
He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down.
And that's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Toss sweep right. Oh, better look out. Just steamrolling the defense. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling. Tulsa moved the chains by keeping it on the ground. They might go right back to it here. Got some room, entered to the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The offense knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Got his man quickly. Touchdown, Tulsa. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Strong safety blitzes can sometimes be hard to see coming from a quarterback standpoint because we're used to seeing the strong safeties insert themselves into the box, but you don't often.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
He stopped short, and it's 4th down. Tackle is made, but how about the toughness with this junior just standing in the fire and delivering the ball. They booted away. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll start this drive at their own 48. They'll try the run. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. That's the end of the period, and Tulsa has the lead. And after the first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Two running backs alongside the quarterback. Looking downfield, it's Emmanuel. Get it out on the screen. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush. Hit him with the screen and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for the goal line. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got.
Bro, what?
And it's intercepted.
That's so bad.
And they'll get him down after a solid return.
That's so bad.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
That's so bad.
He'll bounce his way ahead for a pickup of 4 out to the 14.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He lost one down the sideline. Makes the grab on the right. Running free. Touchdown, Oregon State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights.
DBs are bad.
Check in with Kevin Connors.
Fucking
Kevin,
garbage.
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. Toledo is ahead in this one. This team plays a hard-nosed brand of football there in the MAC, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 4 over Virginia Tech. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And some room to work. There he goes. Past the 10. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. And with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Out of the chute.
That's so bad. That's so bad. Fuck, man. You threw for 200, man.
45 before going out of bounds.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Beavers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Johnson looking to throw. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today. The most important part of your offense is protecting that quarterback. They've got to do a better job.
Got it in the middle. It's 12. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. The Beavers will call on their punt team. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. On the run, it's Owens. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way. Then I'll throw the football.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Carter. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Tulsa to the line, just a few inches away from converting. They'll try to run for it.
That's so bad, bro.
He's not going to make it.
We going. Fuck them niggas.
To stop him in his tracks.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet.
Shit's stupid, bro.
It'll be a first down at the 29.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Got a man. It's Carter. Slips one guy, now he's loose. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Emmanuel. Grab near the marker. It's Carter. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Another first down. Man, this defense couldn't stop a nosebleed right now. It's that bad.
He wants to throw it again. That's caught. It's Broussard. Strikes first, delivers the punch, and works his way to the 31.
Routes like that are great times to be quarterbacks. I got great, fast, speedy guys on the outside. Quick drag route, get the ball in his hands, let him do the rest.
Power football with the run. Really good job by everybody.
Why is he hurt, man?
Good run and a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Just moments ago, the Golden Hurricane stuck in its own end, and now they're generating some momentum. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
Hauls it in. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And as a quarterback, when you're throwing these slant routes against man coverage, location is so important. You want to put the football in a place that your receiver can catch the ball and continue advancing it. So nice job by that QB, putting the football right on the face basket of his wide receiver.
Good job by this defense, man. They've given up some yards and some plays on this drive, but they didn't lose focus. They stayed dedicated to what they're doing, and a great job on third down, forcing the fourth down here, and hopefully the field goal attempt.
Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tulsa.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make
I didn't get hurt again.
You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. Defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Washington. And the returner will be brought down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Johnson wants to throw it. Fires on the move.
Good shit, boy. Good shit.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. From the gun,
Look at this.
turning it on. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Hunt is on its way. Takes it on the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a return on that one. Just enough time for one final play in this half. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from there in Corvallis.
We're just about ready to start the second half. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback making checks. Scanning the field, it's Emmanuel. Got it in the middle, it's Broussard. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Third down play from the gun. Caught near the sticks. It's Broussard. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's just outside the 20-yard line, stopped at the 21 after a pickup of 6. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Handoff from the gun.
Oh, he didn't block him.
Behind the line of scrimmage, and that keep this drive going. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Foley. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Offense now working in the red zone. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. There's the pressure. Can't make the play. He was going for 6.
Oh, what's it do? Just cuz.
There. Now we'll hang on here. The coach is calling a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. Tulsa in a tough spot here on 3rd and long. To throw, it's Emmanuel. Into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Once you start to get down towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. And you really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
It's incomplete, and the defense makes the stop and gets the football back. Looking for room. It's Washington. Punches ahead. They'll give him a yard to the 13. And the Beavers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
Catch in the middle. It's Anderson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They can really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Caught near the sticks. It's Carr. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. The Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Anderson. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Snap.
That's so bad.
It's Wells. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Johnson looking to throw. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Down to the 48-yard line as he takes it away and takes it back to set up his offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds his man. It's Keys. Makes the grab and not quite.
How the fuck do you get hurt on your own shit, bro?
The Golden Hurricane to the line, facing 2nd and short. They'll leave it with him. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. Leaves it with the back. And he's
what did they call?
Ground, but there's also
what are we doing, bruh?
Check the call.
A legal block in the back, bro.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Clock winds inside a minute to play here in the third. On the ground, it's Owens. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass, it's Emmanuel. Quickly complete. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. No mid-season concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Gotta start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Finds his man. It's Carr. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll go to the ground.
So bad, bro.
They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Johnson wants to throw it. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a...
What?
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Beaver! And once he found
Shit is so
space,
ass,
the
bro.
band might as well start playing.
And back in the day, you used to line up and your tight end was a blocker and
So
you threw it
bad.
to him short. Now, these guys are being so dynamic in space and so athletic. Now they can make big, huge plays for your offense and put points on the board in a hurry.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. At the 40, there he goes. It's a seam wide open. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Tulsa. And they take it in for 6 more points. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. and 4 touchdowns on the day.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room.
That shit's so bad, bro.
As he stopped at the 23. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score.
Who is this nigga, bro?
They are throwing the football.
This nigga is doing whatever he wants.
That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Johnson looking to throw. Gets it out fast. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Look at
Got
this.
away from trouble and got rid of it.
That shit is terrible, bro. What are we doing?
All the way to the 44. The Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs.
That was another sack, bro.
Lost to throw again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Dalton. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Beavers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Couldn't really
Fucking
get started
garbage,
there.
bro.
Pickup of 1 to the 35. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. He'll keep it on the
Oh.
sneak.
Shit is
Third and
ass.
1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. The Beavers headed quickly to the line. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the wideout.
And he still catches that?
Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
Shit is garbage,
Man
bro.
down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Beavers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Nobody touched this nigga, bro.
Oregon State. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
PAT unit on the field. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications.
Look at this,
Toledo is
bruh.
lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up by 31 over Virginia Tech. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking to pass, it's Emmanuel. With the catch, it's Broussard.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Finding it tough to make positive yardage, now 3rd and goal from the 2. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
He decided not to hand it off on that RPO. Defense, great job taking the throwaway, now setting up 4th.
They've already put this game in a hammerlock, and now they'll go for the submission hold on. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Stopped at the 13-yard line. The return after the interception has them in business.
I definitely am trying to be a little bit conservative. I can't be cautious, but I want to be a little bit conservative. Up 2 possessions. The clock is my friend. I got the football. The worst thing I can do is throw an interception, turn the football over, stop the clock, give them the ball back in an opportunity like this.
Man, this defense has been ruthless all game long. Individual effort. They've got guys up front winning their one-on-one matchups, and they have been terrorizing this quarterback.
Johnson wants to throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the timing just a hair off.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Big man.
He caught that? What are we doing?
A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. And the Beavers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Pulls it in. It's Carr. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
I'm cool on this shit.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just a bit of a misfire.
Fuck the Saints, bro.
Make the connection.
Well, the quarterback
It ain't working for me.
And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able
Continue to do what I've been
call and
doing.
run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Might be the stunt for real.
2nd and long. Gets the back moving. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
Might be the.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with an L.
Off play action. Bringing the heat.
Go get this nigga.
Takes a hit as he
But how did he? But how was he still able to throw it, bro? What are we doing, bro? That shit is
Gotta
bad.
give this defense a lot of credit because
That shit is
even down to the
garbage,
last
bro.
seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. It's
Garbage,
incomplete,
bro.
and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with the victory.
I need to score though.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and to keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them.
Going over the top. And it falls incomplete.
My niggas ain't.
Lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Pressure coming. He's not afraid to go deep. Go to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play. And another big play by this offense, and if they are playing, not thinking about the scoreboard at all,
Fuck them
there's
niggas,
evidence
bro.
of it right there.
Hey, if there's time on the clock, as a defense, stop us. Because we're not stopping ourselves. We're going to continue being aggressive. We're going to continue trying to score points. That's the aggressive nature of this football team.
Get in there.
Touchdown,
Nigga.
Golden Hurricane.
Gotta make this shit look decent.
Afterwards to get it into the end zone. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
And what can you say about this offense in this game? All season long, they've done enough to win week in, week out. Hasn't always been pretty. They haven't always brought their A-plus game to the park. But they won a shootout today. Both offenses trading blows back and forth, and they were able to come out on top. And the offense, to me, is the reason they're still undefeated today.
Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
No, and I love this part as a pass rusher because I'm just pinning my ears back, getting to the quarterback. I know it's a pass every single time. Palmer, I'm trying.
Oh!
Pulls it in down the sideline. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Beaver!
I gotta go score again.
Found open space. The band might as well start playing.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
The Hands team out there to avert disaster, and so they do. They ought
Don't
to be
care
able to
about
run
that,
out
bro.
the clock from here. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they tried to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chugging and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Emmanuel. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Tulsa with the playbook wide open here on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Carter. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Even with this lead, they're going to toss it again.
No!
And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
I'll take
They
it though.
get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff.